Hello traders, I hope you are doing well. So let's go over Bitcoin today. I want to show you Exocharts, Tradinglite, Hyblock and TRDR, all these tools we are using. I will show you how we actually shorted total top and bought the total bottom today with all the members into group. Those areas were prepared a long time ago before they happened, so you can see, you can learn a lot from the group, but it's not signal group, but you can learn, and I'm always sharing what I want to do, so it's important for you and you can benefit from this. You can even get my charts as well if you have high rank, and it makes your life easier and you can learn good charting from it. So what happened here, Bitcoin is in local downtrend on like medium time frame. You can see clearly lower highs, lower lows. In this range was specific, with Hyblock we've seen so many retail going long here. YouTubers were screaming like go long, yeah, 50k and plus. And you see what happened, they got totally wrecked. They just filled liquidity for the bigger traders. Let me start a bit unusually, but I was sharing that before. I use extensions more, and also it's like secondary confluence for me. It's never gonna be for me primary confluence as when I take the main trades. But it's always good to know what are big traders doing. You can clearly see with this move here, we started big trend change, yeah? You can see that. And what was the profit target for those people who were actually buying here in this region? For the swing high, for the move, yeah, like in the FIB. Also, you use this tool for this trend-based Fibonacci extension. So their target 1-to-1 from this move was over here. That's where we exactly topped out to the dollar. Pretty cool, huh? So I can hide this one for you. Trend-based FIB. Just need to hide. We can hide this one, so they hit their target, and right now we are in current downtrend, yes. And you can see what was the target for those people. The target was here, that's why we actually like stopped here. So the local like medium time frame shorts hit their target as well, so that's where we can see the bounce. Also we hit big technicals supports, yeah, but also you want to have the shorts in this case on your side, as they could be additional force to your trading. Let's hide this as well. Okay, and one more thing, you had Fibonacci expansions here, also 3-to-1 was hit here, so you can see 2-to-1 giving you a target bounce, and now 3-to-1 giving you target as well. So expansions and extensions really nice. Additional confluence is all like very useful for you when you need to take money off the table and expect potential range or change of trend, okay, if you have more levels there. Okay, let's go to our current folders. Just from auction market theory, you can very clearly see these are two important ranges Bitcoin was forming up here, and you can see you were unable to close and claim acceptance into this range. If you would do that, it would be bullish sign and you can actually continue for all-time highs. We were rejecting here heavily, yes, like this, especially this val here. Look at the rejections. It was unable to close above it, it was signaling potential move to the downside, yes. And you were looking, of course, to shorts here. You will not be longing on the resistance, yeah. You look for shorts if you have the setups. Pretty obvious. We lost this range as well, and now we finally move. Where did we move? I will show you. These were really low volume nodes over here. Let me turn on everything here. So I'll be jumping from. This is gonna be a lot of things on the chart, but I need this one as well, so I can jump. Show you everything. So you see you lost this range, and what was your support below the range? You had big pump here. This is low volume node on medium time frame, so you have no volume support here. Why is volume support important? Always note about this. When you have the volume, you have the shorts and longs inside the range. So when the market moves violently up, you trapped one side of the market. If you have big pumps, they always carry the danger. It was one wave move, mainly from longs. So if you start losing it, you will be these longs closing. They are creating pressure on the market. And you have also people trapped, the longs trapped from this range, they are also closing. So you have two forces, you have like no one to slow you down. Like you have no trap shorts to slow your decline, yeah, and offer bounce. You see where we started to bounce. It was previous range. It was smaller one, but it gave us nice bounce here. Okay. So that's what happened. If you lost this range, market just find another support, and it was over here. We can go over it. So two important ranges. You will be watching them in the future if you start to get acceptance, or you know, this area is now potential short area. It's very clear for us. From dailies, let's have a look on dailies. Market structure daily was lost here. That's pretty fine. Weekly. This was another reason why we bounced actually here. This market structure weekly is important. You can see that on a weekly time frame. We were unable to close above this weekly for a long time. Now it's market structure support, and it should really support the Bitcoin. This region here, yeah, this region here. We have double market structure weekly. So I do not want to see the close below them because it can signal us further downside, yes. But right now we are bouncing from it, so it's pretty cool. Monthly time frame. That's even more interesting. It would be amazing when we actually like hold this area and start doing range here in this between these two monthlies. You can see this monthly is super important. Again, another rejection from this region. So, you know, we will see what's gonna happen later. But this is also another reason why we topped out here. You need to close above this region. It's very obvious. If you close monthly above this, we will open door to 52k and 57k. It's just obvious, yeah. Let's go to smaller time frame. I will be talking a lot about this trade as well, why we stopped here. You can see why we stopped this region. It was weekly naked point of control. That was the thing, you know, we went short before the big fall because we hit. You always pay attention to. Look at the perfect short, totally from the top, from the weekly naked POC, and now you are closing and bouncing. So you close the big short, hit this region, and you are switching to longs. Very simple and obvious. You had a lot of naked liquidity in this region, so pretty cool. And you can see we lost the monthly open. Very important level as well. You can see the retest here. It was also we had many trades in this range. We had many scalps from the yearly open. It was acting as good support and resistance. I do not expect any surprise when we come there. It's gonna again be resistance for us. Monthly open rejection down, another trade. I'm just showing you all things we use. Market structure. Let's go. This is big benefit of the highest rank in the group. I'm providing you all these market structure, high volume notes, how I view them, because I'm good at it, you know. They work. Every time they serve me as a core for my trades. Market structure, high volume notes, and auction market theory levels, and value areas like high, VAH, VAL, and POC. You can see beautiful trading from these market structures at top, at the bottom. Every time we touched, I'm taking the trade, you know, if I have more technical levels. You never trade out of the one tool, you combine multiple confluences together, so you get beautiful trade. Beautiful bounce here. This one was ignored. And we got bounce from this one. Boom. Now it's lost, now it's resistance. You see it was backtest, retest. And now we have double market structures here. This one is a lot older, so it can be stronger. But I like to always combine when I have fresh one from this fresh French here and the older one. Beautiful bottoming here. Market structure long term. You see why we bounced here. This was our big long, which we discussed in previous video, so I'm not gonna repeat this, but market structure long term gave you big trade. It was like very obvious long here. Did we discuss this 31st of March 7? Yes, we did. We had triple VAC here, and it was just amazing, you know. So market structure provided us big trade here, but right now we are rejecting from the region, so we need to reclaim and start to trade inside the region. So you see sign of power. The bulls, if you want to take some trades, you need to see some sign of power. Yeah, for now we do not see that yet. It's still continuation of the downtrend. You can see what market do. Market is gonna always hunt liquidity. Liquidity is people closing out positions. They are forced to close out because of liquidations or stop loss hit. With Hyblock we can measure where people have where is the maximum pain point for them. We can see with this move here, we took liquidity and we continue down. We had good liquidity here, all of this grabbed, and now we actually went for another big region, and most of it was grabbed as well. If you grab full liquidity nodes, there are high chances you will bounce. In this region, you have scattered liquidities, not so much, so you need a lot of heavy selling pressure to push market down. So market, not rarely, but market, if it's very scattered liquidity, rather start to range and build liquidity from the current range, so the move to the upside or to the downside has more velocity in it. Yeah, that's how any market works. And we were looking for this swing failure pattern here, but you know, that was the problem of this swing failure pattern, because this is big low volume node from the recent liquidity. You can see that here. So there was nobody to really stop us there. You can see when weak volume node provided you trade, we took this with the group and then we continued down. It was like not enough to hold us. This one was ignored, pretty small range, so really small, but you know, this one was a bit better, and you can see we have like double high volume node here, so pretty cool stoppage. Even now we are ranging inside another. This one is coming from 2 of March high volume node, so yes, this is now giving us some nice range here. VA ranges, you know, important. They're always warning you what to do. And you can see we are getting some acceptance into previous ranges, so market continues for the downside, but this range was support. And in this region you can see we have triple VA regions, double VAH, so there is no surprise you bounce here. It's support, you know, from auction market theory. VWAL, beautiful. High time frame range, this is gonna play a big role for the Bitcoin, because you can scalp Bitcoin in these small ranges, but you need to be aware of bigger picture, so you are not in conflict with other time frame traders. What you can see right now, let me zoom out. I always run this big range, so I see the massive high volume nodes here. You can see even our stoppage here was not a surprise here. It's like December range stopped us. That's pretty obvious. But even if you count all the volume from recent like big bull run of the Bitcoin, it was massive big high volume notice. Yes, so even behind you have another one. So it's not a surprise. People and traders from higher time frame traders take some money off the table, and retail is longing here. Yeah, inside high volume node. What the fuck, you know? Just crazy. So from auction market theory and range trading, you get acceptance into VWAH. The sign of strength for the bulls is gonna be what? We need to go over this region and claim it again. Retest and up. You can have really good long here. Yes, if you start to confirm the support. Right now you are under it, so what's most likely is you will rotate finally to this point of control and high volume range here. It is very big support for the Bitcoin at the moment, so you rather not lose it, because if you lose it, you see what's gonna happen. There will be pretty quick, there is like higher chance. Yeah, we work with probabilities. We will go to this this is also very strong high volume node. But for me, I'm gonna definitely look for scalp and day trades in this area and build potential swing, because swing can happen only from day trade after some time, after you leave the zone. Yeah, you got confirmation then. This is pretty obvious what we will be waiting for. And you can see we are actually stopping inside another pretty decent volume node. This was also pretty decent volume node. All of them offer you some it's like buzz. Yeah, buzz is going and it's stopping, taking people. So again, another stoppage here, which is logical. Another stoppage expected here. Low volume node, you will be also looking at this area, 40 to 40k. Also have some nice levels, but if you truly lose 40k, it's low volume node, so be careful. Yeah, you can slide through it very fast. It's a higher probability option, or you will be building small range and building volume there. Fibonacci, I have only main Fibonacci pulls from higher time frames, if it's for day trade and so on. You can see the bounce here was very technical, double Fibonacci, so we have continuation 0.382 and 0.5 together. I love double Fibonacci, especially from big pulls, because they give you what? They give you high probability bounce rates. Pretty cool. Fips, yes. Anchor VWAPs, they you know, are important, as we were mentioning in the previous video and I mentioned in the group. We were really fighting, you know. We started to trade above this anchor VWAP, but right now we were fighting and unable to close above it. Why? This VWAP is the most important VWAP for Bitcoin, because it's measuring current, let's say, correction. It's not like bear market, but 69k top. So yes, it's now resistance for the Bitcoin, and you know, but right now we are bouncing from which one I will show you. This one is measuring full range, but this one is looking a bit better here. This one is measuring our current uptrend and the volume from that range, so it's pretty nice. And you see we have a lot of important VWAPs still below us. So I will be looking to see how we are reacting in these levels, because you see they usually gave us at least one bounce, and we have more levels and areas below us. Pivot point rejection today, some stoppage here, that's not so important. We tapped all the CME pivots, and you see also we bounced here from this trend line here. That was pretty cool. Was another confluence for trades. That's how you build. I'm just showing you how to build a really confluence for trades. And you know, the top was also pretty geometrical top. The current Bitcoin moved to like on the upside. Even now we find the support on the edges of the pitchfork, but what was more important was this current uptrend pitchfork. And right now we truly stopped at this region. You must take money off the table. If you are long, you must take profit and look for shorts in this area. You are just big boundary, yeah. Now midline is gonna be support, and if lows, we'll be looking here. Ideally, without breaking all these lows. This is even larger one, 0.32, stopping us. Okay, so we went over extensions, that's pretty nice. And a bit about Exocharts. You know, Exocharts really great tool for your trading. You need to really use it, because it's giving you massive edge over the market. Even this is like one of the main templates for us. You can already see multiple trades it gave you, this template. If you know these rules, what you will be applying, I can mention you like just a few. For example, this was the long I took today, because we arrived to the daily VWAP, daily point of control. We are trading above previous day val, which I like, because if you are trading above previous day val, it's higher chance you can rotate at least to previous day POC for the take profit one, and to the previous day equilibrium and previous day VAH. So pretty nice. And even here, like you have naked point of controls for scalping, and you see we hit the close session from yesterday. It's Australia session. We hit naked POC, and you see the beautiful reaction to the downside. And it's also a New York point of control of yesterday, so you are aware of these two point of control. So for scalping, beautiful template. They like for day trading and scalping as well. And you monitor other things here, like net longs, net shorts, what are the big traders doing, and so on. You can learn this in our group, so I'm not gonna go over. You can see naked POCs are waiting for you to the upside here, and so on. So very good template for quick scalps. Also, we use this, this is like showing us weekly candles and the volume in it, super important for day traders and swing traders. That's why we had big short here. It was naked POC, untouched, a lot of trap traders, boom down, total top short. And I closed two big trades at this naked POC and switched to longs. And it's already going well. You already hit take profit, and that's what we do. They were pretty obvious, because below us it's not so much naked liquidity. Everything was traded and backtest it. We use this template for scalping. I think it's one of the best templates for the scalping. It's showing you clearly these reversal patterns. It's not so aggressive settings as some people use. It's I think I would say compromise. So you have a good overview of the current trading day, but you are not so zoomed in inside the more aggressive trend reversal settings. Is like 42.26, just crazy, you know. I don't want to look at charts for 12 hours a day. I like this. So when I arrive to, like, when market arrive to your region you want to trade, this template can give you big clarity. Just beautiful. Yes, and we also use this core 30-minute template as well. This is giving me clarity for day trading. And what we are currently doing, you always need to know what is market doing on all multiple time frames, so you are not in conflict with other traders. And you can merge things here and so on. This is based on time price opportunity, not volume, so it's different to TradingView, but it's really cool. Because you can see you have very nice range over here. So you can range, you can merge it. And you will get better clarity from, when you approach the level, what you will be looking for. You can see it's showing you also the naked box from the daily time frame perspective, and you can see they are offering you good trade value areas of bounce. You can see even today we are bouncing from another one. We have another one at 42,235. Okay, so we went over like very quickly over the market. I can show you maybe the so this long is already playing out for us at the moment, and after this one we have another zone which I want to trade. I already marked where I want to. It's a bigger area, so you see if we lose this low here, we can head to another form of support, which is now 43,400 to. Yeah, this is the high volume node here, so you can get very nice scalp here, but it's pretty small, so scalp is possible here. But for day trades you will be looking here. It's our 3-month range high volume node here. A lot of liquidity, a lot of volume, so you will be looking for another trades here. If you lose this area, you will be looking for this again. It was very good range here. Again, another scalp areas. These are high probability trades here. You will at least get scalp from them. It's very likely. A lot of fips below the area, so that's what we will be trading between 42,000 to 40,000. A lot of these anchor VWAPs here, so I think this is gonna be easy zone and should really provide major support for Bitcoin if we continue to the downside. It's just general target now as we are trading below the 3-month VWAP. Yeah. After this area, we are still having this zone. You can see market structures, high volume nodes here. It's low volume node here, so it's more likely we continue down. If you take this low here, you will need to run this into the high volume node here, market structure. Speed fans are here. Everything's pretty clear. I need to prepare charts today for the shorts. But I think very obvious. Oops. Yeah, I need to prepare a setup for the shorts, but I think this area is gonna be very obvious for the shorts. It's a big market structure resistance now, not just from this time frame, but from other time frames. So yeah, we will see. This is gonna be very good. Anchor view upcoming here, this area. Depends. Bitcoin needs to show some power at least to get there. Yeah, but we need to prepare. There are like 3 good short setups already. I need to prepare them after this video. So that's pretty much what is planned here. You can see the magic box over here with 10 at least strong big levels, which I showed you in previous folders. And now let's go over tools we use. So Exocharts, we went over it pretty quickly, but we use it on daily basis. Let's have a look on Hyblock, for example. So I can show you some pretty good things. Disney will need time to reload, so let's zoom out a bit. This is gonna be a very good view for us, yes. And let's go to TRDR meanwhile. This is the main template we use for TRDR. So if you want to be effective trader, you want to use order books as well. So you have Exocharts for order flow, and then you have the TRDR for order books ratios and liquidations and other data we are getting here. And you can see these bands here represent, the ratio of longs and shorts are changing on the market, and you had a lot of longs as you approach this region. So it's not a surprise we are bottoming out here. Even as you are pushing up, that's pretty bullish, at least short term. As you are pushing up, these bands are still here. So they are showing you the support is still there and is actually following the price a bit. Also, with every good move, you want to see the big liquidation. This is our template for this, and it's usually local bottom, at least. Look here. Liquidations always are big volume, and liquidations are usually always end of the move and the reversal potential, yeah. You see we had another one here, boom, another one here. Even for scalper it's really good. So TRDR super useful. Let's have a look on Hyblock, and then we will finish it with Tradinglite. I can talk about Tradinglite for some time. The blue line represents the retail volume. It's usually $1,000 to $10,000 orders on the market. The brown line represents the bigger traders, 1 million to 10 million traders. They are moving the market a lot. That's what I told you before. On this range, the retail was longing, while the smart money were, they were scaling out of that range. It's usually good warning sign for you. We can range or actually reverse. And look what happened here. This was really big pain point. A lot of people went long at 46k. Look here, 46k big longs. Especially who? Retail. They added like at least 100 million longs in this area. While smart money, what are they doing? Do you see them adding to positions? They are still scaling out. So they are scaling out. They have limits, and retail is buying their limits. So, and beautiful is scaling out. They are still going sideways. You see? So this might not still be the bottom. This is still potential range, at least from this point of view. And these people still, we might go lower to squeeze them. So you see a big fall. How do you know the retail is longing here and not like shorting here? Because this is CVD. You can also watch open interest, for example. On multiple exchanges, we use aggregated and also on Binance, but I watch Binance here. Yeah, you can see that open interest was rising globally. So people were building longs, especially these smaller traders. Look here how the change of ratio happened here. Almost 70% people from this point were long on the Binance. So what is you really don't want to be long with these people on the market, yes? It's you will be in big risk of danger because all of these people are looking to take profit nicely, and if something goes wrong and you lose these lows, they will be fucked. They will be in trouble, yeah. We also watch top traders average leverage delta, and those are they are also like they are right, but on extremes of the moves they are not right. Like they go also FOMO crazy on the market because who is strongest hand on the market? It's always limits, and this is delta, so these are market orders, and you see they were like really crazy here. Look here, it was like peak and it was the total bottom, so they actually FOMO as well, these bigger traders, and especially on the top and the bottom of the moves. You can see same happened here. They were longing, which was pretty logical in this. We were in uptrend, longing, but they started, even the biggest traders, they started to have bigger exposure. So yeah, you watch all this. When market is too overexposed, it starts to take profits out, like it was happening here. You see, profits out. Hyblock super useful. This is only part of the tools I use from Hyblock. We use liquidation levels as well. Hyblock, I really recommend you Hyblock, and if you want to learn it, you can join our group and you will learn it for sure. Anyway, we can seal the talk with Tradinglite. Very important. One thing I want to mention is we still have the big Bitfinex wall here. It's starting from 44k to 40,000. I said in the group, when we start to eat into the wall, we will get easier bounces from good technical levels, which is happening. We hit technical levels here, bounce. We hit technical levels here, bounce. You are making it a lot harder for the sellers to achieve their goal, and you are actually exhausting them. Yeah, like they need to sell a lot harder. It's still 2000 Bitcoin in the wall here, so it's pretty a lot on a spot, yeah. So when we hit another 42k region, you can expect another bounce and so on. It's like very unlikely you just dive through all of it at once. You will need a massive volume for this, so technical, this is helping technical bounces. That's all I can say. And I want to remind you a bit of psychology because I did a separate video for this, but it's I think it needs to be mentioned. Let me go over here where it happened. This was our big short here, 47,600. Look at here, massive walls, naked pog and so on. But what happened after was important. Oh yes, over here, yeah. So this was the long we were taking on the Bitcoin here. Pretty good. You had, when you see something like this, you had a lot of orders laddering in the market. These people who are actually entering market, a lot of them use the order books on the market. It's giving them confidence to actually go long here and place tight stop loss behind orders. That's what a lot of people do. It's like giving, sometimes you don't even need to test the market, the wall, if it's real or not. It's giving psychological support to the market. So people were longing happily. They've seen a big order supporting them. Look here. This was pretty decent wall, yeah, on Binance. We see we formed the range thanks to the wall as well, because nobody was willing to actually go and sell into the wall. We finally left the range to the upside. We filled some bigger shorts here. You can see these people. They moved walls here. But, you know, I was telling the group, be very careful, because if you start losing this area, it can signal big downside move. Why? By psychology, a lot of people were longing here thanks to these walls. So if they see the walls is no longer there, they will panic and they will start closing. That's what exactly happened. And since that moment, see what happened. Look what happened. Crazy reaction. Yeah. So it was total top. It's just crazy, yeah. Let me have a look. Weekly 47, yes, 47,200, yes. Okay, so yeah, it was our area we took for short. This was a weekly naked poke, and you see we shorted market at the total top. You still had the wall here. So big psychology of the market. You know, the wall was semi-real, so it was not fully real. You want to see what happens after you fill the big wall. We didn't see continuation, so it was big warning sign for the market, and we continued to move to the downside. This was big trap, psychological trap. I've seen it many times before, so that's why I'm pointing it out. Because those walls, they give you psychological support until they don't. Yes. Yes, and right now you see why we are ranging. We have orders on the top and the bottom, and this is like free area to trade. So we are just enjoying and trading this range beautifully. That's all. So yes, if you want to learn in our group, you are welcome. You know, you will be guided. You know, you have a lot of, look at here, a lot of education, advanced trendy course, expert course. You will learn everything. You will learn all these scenarios. Every market in the world moves thanks to auction market theory. Always point of controls, VAG, retest, and so on. If you are not doing all-time highs, you will learn from here. And once a week, I also upload like a Bitcoin trading plan with all the levels, all the important levels for my week. So you will get a lot of guidance, and of course, you will get. I write when I take trades inside the Bitcoin TA chat here. I write everything. what I do sometimes, it's before I take the trade, you have all these zones. You see this zone was prepared here. It was 2 days ago. You can check on chart how like we bounce from this. So I'm giving trade areas before they happen. That's how you can recognize real trader, because everyone can write romantic, everyone can tell you post-trade romantic stories, but real traders, they give you areas before they are hit, and they want to take the area as well. There's a big difference, and 90% of people are just not real traders. You see, areas waiting, and check on the chart what happened. So yeah, yes, that's it, guys. So I don't want to do 35 million. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I wish you really good trading, guys, and see you in the group. And if you are new watching this video, I hope you'll join us, and see you around. Bye bye.